Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is Manish Verma. So in this video we are using a local storage, and local storage is basically used when we want to store any data of user or any kind of data in a user browser, and in future we use that data for our operations. So that wise we are using a local storage to storing some data. So here I am making a small application about a local storage, which is a form, and I am storing form data in a local storage. So here is the code. So first of all, I am created a name column, and the second is a courses and addresses. Is a simple application is here, not a very dynamic. And when the user is want to submit, then it hit on to the submit button, and if we want to reset, then it hit on to the reset button. So let's make our backend script, which is app.js. In the app.js I am creating a small function for local storage. I am creating a local storage. In the local storage we just fetch the values from a form in a JS file with the help of document.getElementById. Document.getElementId, and it's a name, not it's a name, it's nm, and value again, where for address I am fetching data adrs dot value, copy it, and for course crs check it, nm. Okay. So now we using, first of all we have to check that if user supports any local storage facility from the browser. So let's check out if type of storage, not a storage event, only storage, is not equal to undefined, which means if user is supported, okay, then we have to run our operation for a local storage. So let's start our operation. So in a local storage, now I want to store my data. So set item I am using, it's a method. I am creating a name. In name I am pasting my variable. Again, just copy it now 3 times, and in the address not a full address, adrs, okay, and crs is a value. So here what I am do, that local storage, in the local storage I am set the values. In that value we have to give a 2 values, which is key and value. In the local storage we are storing a data in the form of key and value, okay, in the pair of key and value. So this is the my key, and this is the value of my key. The name is my key, and the name value is my value, and address is my key. So address value is the address which will be user inputting from the front end page, and the course is a key and it's a value, okay. So at the else condition we have to give a message to a user that your browser are not supported local storage facility. So here document dot get element by id in the res, which means a result, html equals to your is not supported local storage. Okay, and that's it. So last step is we have to see in the value in the page. That first of all we have to run that. Okay, I am running that into the page. So here is my page. Let's reload here and open our panel. In the application we see my storage data is in here when we submit the form. So first of all there is a small more logic we have to run, that event listener. When we click on to the submit button, then they do that operations in their page. Okay, so we have to just call our event listener where submit document dot get element by id and form id my form. It's a my form. Okay, and in the submit dot add event listener, which will be listen submit when the user is click onto the submit button, and they run callback function which is L storage. Okay, and save it, come back to here and reload it. Let's store the name here. I will store John and store MBA and US. So it's not showing our data. What is there any problem? L storage is not defined. Okay, our L storage. Okay, BCA of India. Okay, now go on here. Now it's storing our data in their local storage. So here is the main advantage of local storage is that when the user is close their browser or close their tab, then also the data is not erased from their browser. So that's a facility provided from the local storage. If you using a session storage and then you close your tab, so your data is all to be cleared. Or if you using a local storage, then your data is storing a lifetime in your browser until you manually clear your data from your browser. Here I am manually clearing my data. Yes, clear. So it's clear my data. So when I will write here again, then they store my data again. So here is the process. So let's see that which data I am storing in my local storage onto the screen. Okay, so let's document dot get element by id, which is result, and in the result inno.html we have to just fetch data from the local storage. How we fetching data? Get items. So name, so it's fetching from the reference of key. So it's a key that we have using to fetch the data or value of that key. Okay, it's local storage get item here, add not a address, and local storage get item, it's a course, that's it here, and let's save it and reload it here. So you can see here my data, which is Manish India BCA. So I am submitted that data. Okay, so Manish India BCA, so it's shown data in my screen. And the next is one more method is there, which is cleared. So when we have to clear, when we want to clear our data, so when we want to clear our data, then we use a clear method to clear that data. So just use our clear method with the reset button. So let's where str clear document dot get element, not a get item, get element by id, and the reset id, and in that reset button we have to add event listener. Yup, and click, when we click on that button, then it's clear up my whole storage data. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, it's cleared my data in the local storage or browser. So it's shown here null when I will refresh. So it's shown null because we not have any kind of data in the local storage, and it's showing here null. So that's it, guys. This is the basic functionality of local storage. If you want to store your data of any kind of data, which is a name and string and id of a user, and you give if you want to give more functionality to the user, then you use a local storage. Basically every website are using that storage because they have to store more and more data of the user, and they provide the more recommendations to the user. So that wise we are storing a local storage cookie sessions. And I hope you like this video. If you like, then hit on to the like button and subscribe to my channel, and plus it onto the bell icon also. If you have any query about it, then please write onto the comment section, then I will reply to you soon. So see you soon later. Thank you very much.